32. My problem is like with dating life is like I'm a late boomer, both my dating life and my sex life started at the age of 27. Which is too late for a comedian, but too early for a Tamilian though. That clap hurt me a little bit. That was a special clap, I know, bro. My husband also. Is he your husband? Oh, is he Tamil?
Yes.
I know. Oh my God, I'm sorry, I'm predicting too much at this point. I'm going to ask you a question, okay? Private question, try to be honest. You can choose not to answer. How many of you here have taken a shower with your partner? She has, he hasn't. Happens, people have life, I don't want to assume anything. I'm not asking to bully or anything, okay? I'm asking only because I only recently had this experience and I found out that it is not as much as a romantic activity. Especially when you like cold showers and your partner likes hot shower. Suddenly this fun encounter becomes a game of Coco. You're like, you go. She goes, she comes back, she's like, Navin, you go. Not something I expected, dude. I learned it the hard way. Firstly, I'll tell you guys, okay, I like cold showers. I really love cold showers because I was raised poor. There was no other option for me. Every morning my mom was like, Navin, what do you want today? Hot water or sambar? I was like, today also sambar, I'm hungry. That's what poverty teaches you, right? It makes you like things that are cheaper. No, I like Maggie. People say, hey, it takes only 2 minutes. I'm like, for 12 rupees, let it take 2 hours. I have all the time, just not enough money. I like Old Monk. People say, man, it's an acquired taste, man. I'm like, no, man, it's an affordable taste. That's why we all like Old Monk. Acquiring taste I can do for Jack Daniels also. So this is what happened, okay? I was 1 year back, I was in my shower and... I do it sometimes, I'm sorry. I was in the shower and this girl knocked at the door and she was like, hey Navin, let's take a shower together. My girlfriend only, man. She's laughing like, you don't look that macho also. Random girls on the street knocking at your door like, hey bro, come bro, shower with me bro. Not that cool also, man. She asked me this and I was excited about the opportunity, but at the same time I was slightly conscious because I didn't want her to judge my hygiene based on the way I take my shower. And 32 years old, I still don't know whether the way I take my shower is the correct way to take shower. I just have a ballpark. Sex and shower, I do it in the same way. I'm like, maybe this is how people do it. You can't like cross-verify such things with your friends also, right? You can't even go to your best friend and be like, hey Anand, how do you take your shower? Underwear on or underwear off? What is your methodology? You can't even ask such questions. Probably the only way to find out is to go to the internet and find out. I'm telling you, once I wasn't embarrassed. I went to the internet, started typing, how do I take mine? And Google auto-completed shower. And I felt happy. I was like, there are enough chutias in this country who are searching for this shit. I'm not the only one, bro. And Google showed me some content also, but the problem is most of this content is from first world nations, right? Like UK, US. And these guys use equipments that I'm not even aware of. Like jacuzzi, hand shower. Every time I'm watching the video, I'm like, hey man, relax. Bucket, mug, hammam soap. Teach me with these three, don't complicate. This was not the only problem, right? My main problem was like, she was a girl and I'm a guy, and I honestly feel like the way guys take shower is very different from the way girls take shower. Because fundamentally the reasons are different. No, most... This couple is the best couple. They understand everything I say even before I say it. Most girls take shower because they like taking showers, right? And most guys take shower because girls like guys who take shower. Otherwise, we are not doing that shit every day, you know. Don't hide your face, bro. You took a shower because you're coming with her today, right? See, that's so much honesty. I'm telling you, and women, you have to use it to your advantage. Like, physical hygiene is not a men's biggest forte, right? I'm telling you how, I will tell you how to use it to your advantage, okay? For you especially, ma'am.
Yeah, opposite.
You're opposite? Okay, I will tell you, sir, you know. But anyone who's a lady, if you want to find out if your guy is cheating on you, here is a great strategy, okay? I'm not saying your guy is doing it, just randomly tell him one day, like, hey, I'm going on a trip. Just leave for 4-5 days. Don't tell him when you're coming back. After 4 days, just show up. No, he won't be caught red-handed and all. Like he's the maid or something. That's not happening. This is Indian household, not porn and all. He'll be happy to see you. He's like, hey, boy, you're back, you know, hug him, kiss him. And all. Once you're done with all the basic pleasantries, you know, that's when you hold his hands and check his fingernails. See, the guys are not laughing because they know what you're talking about. All I'm saying is, like, if that fingernail is more trim than it was when you left, that guy is into some shady behavior. See, honestly, there is no, like, cordial way to say this. All I'm saying is, if that shit is manicured and all, that guy is fingering some pussy that is not yours. He's just going around thinking, like, maybe I will use it today, you know. But at the same time, 4-5 days later, you come back home and the guy looks homeless. He hasn't taken a bath in 4-5 days. That's when you know that is a keeper. Marry that guy immediately. Like this lady, she found him, like, yeah, this is my guy. He won't take bath for me only. How is he going to? Just kidding. But yeah, man, this girl now asked me this question. She was like, first time anyone has asked me this question, hey, can we take a shower together? I told her, hey, I'm sorry, I'm not ready for it. And she became persistent. She was like, Navin, we have been dating for a while. I was like, 2 weeks is not a while first. And then she became more and more persistent. At one point I gave in. I was like, okay, fine, come inside. Right? Come inside the bathroom. That is my strategy. First you come inside and then I will come inside. Like that strategy. Yeah, okay, fine. I was like, okay, come. I was like, okay, fine, come inside. She came inside. The bathroom, I mean. And the problem is, as soon as the first drop of cold water touched her body, she started freaking out and jumping around shouting, no, 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 no. And I saw that, I freaked out, I started jumping around saying, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Honestly, in hindsight, I don't even know why I was sorry. My reflex reaction to a girl saying no is like, hey, I'm sorry. I don't know where I f***ed up, but I'm sure I f***ed up somewhere. First apologize, later introspect. That is my strategy. And then she was like, no, Navin, this is just too cold. I need some hot water. I was like, simple problem, right? So I turned around, switched on the geyser, and waited for the water to heat up for the next 5 minutes. Which I would say was the weirdest 5 minutes in my entire life. Because no one teaches you what to do in those 5 minutes. There is no BuzzFeed article that says 5 things to do while you're waiting for the water to heat up for 5 minutes. And I'm telling you, 2 people inside a closed space is romantic only in presence of water. Otherwise, just 2 naked people staring at each other's body and soul, standing right next to your toilet commode. Which is half-flushed for some reason. You're just listening, I was in that position. Imagine my situation. It's not one of those fancy bathrooms you've seen, those Parivare, Jaguar commercials and all. Have you seen those bathtubs in those commercials? Yeah, my bathroom was that bathtub. Dude, I live in a bachelor's pad. My entire house is so small. Sometimes I will kiss my girlfriend in the bedroom and then I will go down on her. I'll be in the kitchen already. I'll be cooking and eating at the same time. This whole show is for you too. I'm sorry. I'm telling you, man, it became awkward, you know. It's not a position where you can do a lot of different things, right? You can't even create small talks. You can't even be like, hey, how is the weather here? She'll be like, "F***ing cold, go away. Don't even come near me." Dude, after like 2-3 minutes, it got so awkward. We didn't even want to make eye contact with each other. You know what I did? I just folded my hands. And I turned around, started staring at the red light on the geyser. Dude, I stared at it for so long. It started looking like a stop signal for my sex life.